All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. What is good? What is good? What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Of course, you know who I is, the good doc, Dr. Mike, back again, once again, with another classic stream for you guys today. Sincerely hope everybody's blessed. Sincerely hope everybody's having a good one. Doc's having a great one. I'm feeling about dumb as hell right now because I, under no circumstances, know how to use this Streamlab shit. Remember the last time? Remember, I didn't know what I was doing and I had a little bit of a lag. I hope that I'm coming through loud and clear right now. If I'm coming through loud and clear, give me the heads up because I do not want you guys to miss out on this live stream today. All right, so if you guys can hear me loud and clear, give me the go ahead so I can go ahead and get started. I do not want to mince words. I do not want to keep you guys on very long. I didn't even know that this thing was scheduled, so y'all gonna have to forgive me. I just need to make sure that people are hearing me loud and clear. So if I'm coming through good, let me know that I'm coming through right, so that Doc can go ahead and make this happen, Captain. So give me the thumbs up, give me the all systems go or something, so that I know that you guys can hear me very well. That's what I'm waiting for right now. My people to tell me that you started. Well, what are we going to talk about today? Official time check is what? About 8:43 in the PM Eastern Standard Time, which makes it about 7:43 in the PM for everybody in Central, which makes it about 5:43 in the PM for everybody repping that West Coast, and of course 8:43 in the AM Philippine Standard Time. Wherever you are reporting in the world today, I appreciate you guys coming through. Doc hasn't had a live stream in a while. I've been itching like a crack addict to get it in, and I hope that you guys are definitely about that action. I hope you guys are definitely here for the show. I hope you're enjoying the show. It looks like I got 11 people watching. I hope that number, okay, that number's right. All right, so we good? We good? Everybody's good? Am I coming through loud and clear? I tried to test this last time and it was like really shitty. So if I'm good, y'all gotta let me know, because Doc gonna set it off tonight. I got a story for that ass, and I want the crowd to be popping. I want y'all to be ready for this one because this one's fun. It's a good one. So yeah, if you guys can hear me, let me know. Shout out to my man Simply Sulai. I see you. Thomas Love. Much love to you, bruh. I hope that I can put a smile on that face today, my G. Appreciate you coming through. Alaskan Whiskey, I see family. Charlie Sullivan, my man Chaz in the building. I see you, my man Edward Crandell. What's good with my people? All right, ladies and gentlemen. Brian K, I see you in the building. All right, guys, much love to you. Okay, seems like I'm doing all right. So let me tell you guys a quick story real quick, because Doc always comes with a story. It was all good until she opened her mouth. All right, everything was all good until she opened her mouth. A long time ago, once upon a time in a good Doc's fucked up world, when I used to try to talk to young ladies, I used to talk to young ladies on Facebook and MySpace, and there used to be this thing called Friendster. And, that's how I used to meet girls back in the day. Not gonna lie. I mean, shit, it was easy for me to meet girls on these particular websites because at the end of the day, I had these websites before I moved to the Philippines. So that was how I used to talk to girls back in the day. So when I was spending time with my people in Manila, I tried to coordinate a date or coordinate a meetup with a young lady. Now, when you look at a young lady's profile picture and all of the pictures that accompany her profile, you're like, damn, she fine as hell. I don't know what it is. Maybe baby girl knows how to work them angles. She know how to put the camera in the right spot, make sure the lighting hitting the right areas. She doing her thing. So I can honestly say that I was attracted to this young lady based off of her picture. So I sent her a message. I asked her for a phone number. I told her, yo, I'm going to be in Manila soon. So I was hoping that maybe we can meet up, hang out just a little bit. So she was like, okay, that's fine. And one thing that I recommend you guys do, because this is something that I know to be accurate from my particular standpoint. Whenever you're trying to talk to a young lady and you're meeting her on an online site, especially something like Facebook, look at the last picture she posted on her page, look at the date of, and I'm going to tell you why that's important later. Okay. So here's how it all goes, right? So we were talking back and forth and everything like that, and I wasn't paying attention to the Facebook page. I wasn't paying attention to her last picture on her page. Let's say, for example, that me and her were going to meet in the month of July, but her last post on her pictures was in the month of March. I didn't pay attention to that. And that's going to come back to bite me in the ass a little bit later. So we're playing phone tag back and forth. I finally get to Manila, spending some time with the family and shit. So I decided to coordinate a meetup with this young lady. So, when I met her, where our condo is in Ermita, we live like literally right down from where the mall is. Like a mall is attached to where the condo is. So I told the young lady, I was like, yo, just meet me down in the mall. We'll go walk around, talk a little bit, right? So I said, where you want to meet up at and what are you wearing? That's very important to me. I need to know what you're wearing so that I know I don't approach the wrong motherfucker, right? So I asked her, I was like, baby, what you wearing? She's like, I'll be in like some shorts and like a black top or some shit like that. I was like, okay, cool. So I go downstairs to where she was gonna meet me at. I meet up with her. When I'm walking, something tells me that the girl that I'm looking at is the girl I'm supposed to meet. But I can honestly tell you, baby girl was like 20 pounds heavier than her picture. Right. Now, Doc doesn't judge people based off of looks and stuff. I mean, hell, sometimes the camera don't as well as you hope that they would. And sometimes the camera favors some young ladies too well to the point where when you see them in person, the camera does too much work. So when you see them in person, it's like, damn, like completely different people, right? So when I saw her, she basically looked like she was 20 pounds heavier. Now, that was my fault. Again, like I said, when I looked at her Facebook picture, when I go back and look at it, the last posting was like in March, and I was meeting her like in like July or August or some shit like that. So or asking for a more recent photo. And again, I didn't judge her based off of looks, some shit, man. I mean, Doc's not always in the best of shape. So, I don't judge people based off of what they look like, right? But what happens is, we get to walking and talking, but she's not smiling a lot, right? So, and if I crack a joke or I say something funny, she's always got her hand over her mouth. Like, how girls laugh and giggle with their little hand over their mouth and shit. She was doing that shit every time I said something funny or something that she found to be of a joke, right? And some told me, I said, what the hell does she keep doing that for? She keeps covering her mouth. And I said, it can only be one of two things. Either she got badass breath or, she got fucked up teeth. So I knew this was fucked up when I did it. I apologize for doing this person, but I took her to a restaurant, right? Not a restaurant, but like a fucking, it was probably McDo or Jollibee or some shit like that. KFC, right? And I ordered something that required her to eat. Now, I was gonna treat her anyways, because I mean she came a distance to come meet me anyway. So I was gonna at least, treat her to some food or some shit, because that's the least I could do. If you come all this way from wherever you say you're traveling from to meet me, I'm at least gonna make sure that you good, make sure that you get fed. So I took her to go get something to eat. I think it was KFC or some shit. We got KFC in the mall. So we was at KFC and to eat. Like, you can tell when people are struggling to eat because they eat very, very slow. And she did something and I got a glimpse of the inside of her mouth and I was like, God damn. I said, baby girl, oh damn. It was a sight for sore eyes, man. I mean, no disrespect to the young lady, but everything was all good. Everything was all good until she opened her mouth. But here's the conundrum, though. Let me tell you where Doc really fucked up. Here, I fucked up because I had to make a choice, right? You know how when you're fucked up and you're stuck trying to make a crucial decision on whether you want to get her or not, and that was my decision maker right there. I was stuck. I was like, how bad do I really, really want this? You know, if through a dry spell, no doubt in my mind, as long as I didn't have to kiss her or anything, I would have went for broke. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. That just be what it is. But at that time, I was like, it just ain't worth it. You know, I did treat her to some food and shit. She got some food. She went home. But at this particular stage in my life and at this particular moment, I was basically teaching myself some very, 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 very key critical points. If you go back and look at older pictures, she never smiled in any of them. She might have grinned. She gave you a grin, but she never smiled. That was red flag number one. Red flag number two, check the dates on the pictures when they're posted. Now, if you're on a dating site like Date in Asia or like Filipino Cupid and places like that shit, the thing about that in those particular sites is you don't know when the picture is actually posted or the date of the picture is posted. That's why I always ask. No ifs, ands, or asses about it, my friends. Don't ask for an updated photo. I want this girl to send me a picture of something that she either took in the moment or a picture of something she took yesterday or within the last week. And the reason that this is important for me is because you don't have to go through the shit that I went through, aka baby girl gained 20 pounds and shit from what her picture looked like, you know. And it wasn't that it was a false picture, you know. I wasn't getting catfished or anything like that. It was like basically it was just an old ass picture. It was a old fucking picture. And and I mean, even though she was a little bit heavier than her picture, she didn't look bad, you know. You trust me, you know how they do with these Western women. You see 20-pound difference, you're like, Jesus Christ. But where her was kind of like she was like borderline thick, but just a little chubby. So it wasn't bad. But the problem was her teeth game was fucked up. And I was close. I swear, I would have hit it. I ain't gonna lie. I would have hit it. but but I wasn't desperate enough. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know a lot of men that would have been like, Mike, man, I would have worn that ass out as long as I ain't gotta look at her face and shit. But I mean this with all respect when I say it. But she just, when your teeth game is bad and your breath is bad, and you could do like, I mean no disrespect. I mean, you can't help it, and you got to understand, guys. A lot of you guys know this, most of you guys don't. But in the Philippines, hygiene is very, very key and important. But sometimes these people don't take care of their teeth. Shout out to the homie Alaska Whiskey, man. Appreciate you, bro. Hygiene in the Philippines, a lot of people be fucking these kids' teeth up. Like, I don't know if y'all ever seen like a kid's teeth, like the way these. I mean, it's fucked up. Okay, it's really bad. They got bad teeth. I'm not saying that they have bad hygiene, but the teeth game is not always on point. So I got to get back to these comments. I got to scroll up. I can't even scroll up. This is bullshit. I'll do it on my own phone. But anyways, let me tell you a quick story though. Something that was funny, and then I'll get to the chat real quick. I was in SM the other day. I was at the grocery store with my girl, and there was like this mother with her two kids in front of me, and one of the kids was like a daughter. She was probably about 17, 18, something like that. She real like a little 5-year-old boy or some shit. And I started laughing, and my girl was like, "What you laughing at?" I was like, "That mother over there buying two. Damn it, how do you say this? Two toothbrushes. Yeah, she was buying two toothbrushes, and I was like, with all due respect, too late for that child. That child teeth game is fucked up. Like, I mean, you can't save it. And I never understood why parents allow their children's teeth to rot out the way that they do here. I never understood it. Like, what the fuck happened? Like, is that shit real now? That's the real deal shit now? Some shit I don't know. Some shit I don't know, man. But that's doc shit. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna shout out to my people in the chat, man. Love to hear what you guys got to say about it. I wasn't catfished, but baby girl was like 20 pounds heavier, and her teeth game was jacked up. I mean, it was bad. Oh, it was so bad. It was worse than bad in a respectful way, but shit's right. So shout out to my people. I shouted you guys out earlier. My man, Chaz, see you. Okay, Jeff Ovens, appreciate you guys coming through. Yeah, no video, man. I didn't turn my video on. I'm lazy today. I'm sorry, guys. Doc didn't get his beauty sleep, so he looking ugly as shit. So I don't want y'all to see me. My man Pissed Off Driver says, how much is a cell phone bill in the Philippines? Got this girl. She needs 3,000 pesos to send me pictures. Damn, man. Time out. Time out. Time out. I know they probably answered this already, but let me tell you something. A girl that tells you that she needs 3,000 pesos to send you a picture is fucking lying. No disrespect, my G. But let me tell you the truth. Anybody who knows anything, and I'm pretty sure they already told you this, but I'm gonna tell you this right now because I didn't read the comments yet. There's a such thing called Facebook Lite. That is Facebook LITE. That shit is free on any mobile phone, any mobile device. They can send you a picture for free. That's it. If the bitch need mobile data, send her 100 pesos. Tell it, send me a picture then. Dude, I've had people, I've had girls send me full videos on Facebook Lite for like 100 pesos worth of load. So $3,000, something ain't right with that. Something's not right. But yeah, you don't want that. My man said, don't pay some chick money. It is a scam. Alaskan Whiskey, I'm with you on that one. Simply Sulai, you asked me what site did I use back then when I met this girl. Back then, it was Friendster and like MySpace and all that old shit. You know, Facebook was just coming in, so I didn't really get on Facebook until late. My man Alaska Whiskey says I have a Filipina and a Thai woman on Facebook. Won't send any money to them. You shouldn't, my G. Shouldn't send nobody no money. You want to know why you shouldn't send no money? Because you never know if you can trust them. If you've been in a relationship with them for a long time, that's different. If you met them, you know their personality, you know how they vibe with you, and you feel comfortable doing it, that's a whole different story. But for the most part, sending money to a chick that you never met is a bad juju. There are what I like to call amendments to those rules. And for me only, I'm only going to speak for myself. Okay, I want you to understand. Doc is only speaking for himself. For me, the only amendment to that rule is if she's already sent me like some pictures and shit and videos and whatnot. That's different. If she's already done it and she asked me for a little bit on the side, I'd probably be like, okay. If it's not enough to break the bank, it's not enough to hurt the pockets. Why not? Okay, but that's just me. All right, that rule does not apply to everybody. Okay. People use Asian Cupid too. That's some good shit. I've heard of it, but I've not used it myself. But I don't believe in paying. I don't believe in using paid sites at all. You couldn't pay me enough to use a paid site to find a Filipino. That's just craziness. Not when you could get Facebook for free. All right, Dating Asia is also a good site. Pissed Off Driver says she has one picture on the site and another on WhatsApp photo. I will never trust a chick that only has 2 pictures. I will never trust a chick in the Philippines that only has 1 or 2 pictures. Do you know how many pictures Filipinos take in a day? I'm putting to you like this. I spend time with my young lady, and I spend a lot of time with my young lady. She take pictures a lot. I mean, most of the time it's me and her taking pictures together, so it's different. But like even girls that you meet that go to school, how many selfies can a chick take in one day? How many selfies can a chick take with one pose, with one duck face pose, and have a whole album? I've seen a girl take 100 pictures of herself in the same outfit, doing the same shitty face. A whole album, bruh. Whole album. 100 pictures. Same outfit, same face. So for a Filipino to tell you that she can't send you a picture is a bold-faced lie, bro. And for her to act like she only has 1 picture online, that's complete bullshit to me. My man Simply Sulai says, I did, but no hits on the people lost track. Alaska Whiskey says, don't even use that site. If you check BBB reviews, Asian Cupid has a bad reputation. I've never used it, but I've heard of it. My boy Eddie Jackson in the building. What's going on, family? Appreciate you coming through. When it comes to using dating sites in general, just use dating sites with caution. I mean, that's it. That's it. I mean, just use caution when fucking with these dating sites. I mean, I don't see I will never tell you not to use them because I've used them myself before in the past and they were cool. I never really had an issue. I mean, you're gonna have people who try you. I mean, duh, motherfucker. Of course they're gonna try you. Even in Facebook they could ask you for money. So it's not as if using a dating site is strictly for scammers and shit like that. It's not that shit. So everything's all good. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not gonna hurt you for sure. I promise you. Pissed off driver. You asked me, did I go to Jollibee? Yes, I eat at Jollibee. Jollibee is not as bad as people think. Okay, relax your sack. Jollibee is actually not bad. It depends on what you get there, but Jollibee, in my opinion, ain't all that bad. My man Alaska Whiskey says dating Asia is the only one where I met Asian women that are legit. Don't get me wrong, they'll try you there too, my friend. They will try you there too. My man Jedi says, be careful with Filipino Cupid too, as when there are a lot of gold diggers on there. I got stung one time and she got me. She got me good. Sorry about that, man. Never again. And yes, we were together many times in the Philippines. Damn, that sucks ass, bro. I would see. I'm not big on calling out sites because I don't know these sites. I never used them, but you guys know what you do. They will tell you anything you want to hear to trap you. Y'all know how the game goes. Y'all know this ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing new. Shout out to my boy DE Raptor, man. Shout out to my boy JD Yorker in the building. I appreciate you guys coming through. I am that does hurt my feelings, Jedi, but I like where you come from, my G. You always come with some real shit though. You've always speak your truth, man. And I appreciate the love I appreciate the love, G. I'm glad you on a team with the good dot. But for sure, man, it does suck, but they do know exactly what to say to stroke that ego, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I've almost fallen victim to that too on quite a few occasions. I can't lie, man. There is nothing worse. I said it in my video. There's nothing worse than a chick that knows how to stroke that ego, bro. I'm telling you, no bullshit. All bullshit aside, man. Every man can fall victim to that. I don't care how strong you think you are. Every man can fall victim to a chick that makes you feel good because she knows exactly what to say to make you feel like there is no other man but you. But she be saying that shit to like 5 other dudes and shit. I'm telling you. Put it to you like this, man. I know a girl personally. I know this girl. She cool peoples. She was a friend of mine. And she used to talk to a bunch of foreigners online. And I'd be like, how do you get these guys to send you money? And her method to her madness was almost magical. I had to applaud it because I thought it was the most beautiful thing that I've ever seen in my life. And this is a lesson that I'll teach you guys real quick. Something you should know already, but let me school you real quick. This young lady was so smart in how she got money from foreigners. It was almost scary. What she would do is she refused to ask for an amount over 1,000 pesos. She refused to ask any of the guys that she talked to give an amount over 1,000 pesos. It was always 1,000 pesos and below. 500 here, 600 there. That's it. And the reason she did that is simply because though that's money that every foreigner can afford to lose. You understand? That's money that every foreigner can afford to lose. $20, it ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? You could buy a loaf for a whole month. $20, right? It's nothing. Technically, it's nothing. I mean, it's something, but it's nothing in reference to cost and price and shit like that. So she told me, she said, I will never ask for more than 1,000 pesos. And she's like, the reason I do that is because if I ask for more, I know for a fact they will be skeptical before sending. But if I ask for an amount less than 1,000 pesos, they won't really question it. They'll just give it to me. I'll tell them that I need it for something small, like a requirement for some work and some shit. And I was like, damn, that's smart. And then, oh, this chick is a genius. And I love her to death. She's so sweet. Okay. Then what she told me was, most of the time when guys ask, when it comes to asking for money and shit like that, she was like, guys always want something in return. So what do they normally ask for? Oh, can you send me a video? Can you send me a picture? Blah, 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 whoop-de-doo, right? That's what she, the exact same picture, the exact same video to all of the guys that she ever asked money from. The same video. So all these guys got the same fucking video for like $20 a piece, basically. And I was like, that is so intriguing to me because I often wonder guys, she refused to tell me her number, but she told me it was well over 10 guys. So imagine getting 1,000 pesos from 10 guys. That's 10 grand. And this was 10 grand at least every 2 weeks or so. Every week. So she was roughly pulling in 20,000. Now that may not sound like a lot of money, but bruh, that's a lot of money. That is a lot of pera. Tell me I'm bullshitting. That is a lot of money. She was able to get 10 guys to send her 1,000 pesos every 2 weeks. Bruh, 10,000 every 2 weeks, that's 20 grand. I said, God dang, man, she got a full blown salary coming in. You feel me? Now, game in the Philippines in reference to how these Instagram models do these other dudes on like IG and shit is a whole different. It's a whole different scam. It's a whole different scheme. I love it to death. She was honest about it, and I was like, damn. I was like, you really know this shit. I was like, I was like, um, I was like, have you ever met any of these guys in person? She was like, no, because none of these guys ever come here. Oh my God. I said, so she's cleaning up and she doesn't even have to give it up? Time out. Rewind. Say that again. She's cleaning up, but she don't even have to give Jesus Christ. I said, can I work with you? I said, you smart. I had to ask her where she learned it from, and she refused to tell me that. She was like, she didn't tell me where she got her game from. All I can say is I'm not mad at her. I will never be jealous of her. I respect her hustle, man. Can you imagine 20,000 a month, basically 10K every 2 weeks? 10 guys sending 1,000 pesos, $20 each. Some of them are sending more now. Let me say that some of these guys are sending more. Matter of fact, I wish that they would send her a little extra so she could fix her teeth, though. That would make life easier. If I'm tying it into the topic today, that's just me talking my shit. All right, let me go ahead and read these comments. I know I'm fucked up, guys. Don't kill me. Jedi, you got to keep the funds close to the heart, my G. I feel you on that one. A lot of people, Simply Sula, you tell me a lot of people are into Tinder, man. I've heard a lot of people talking about Tinder, man. I don't get it. I'll never get it. I've never tried to use it in the US, but they say in the Philippines it works though. Is that shit for real though? Terry Edwards, she taught me the game tenfold and I loved it. It was the best thing of my life. I love it. I swear to God. She was telling me everything I needed to know. And then you wonder how you learn from shit. These girls will tell you the game, and I respect her for it. And I'll never dime her out. I'll never snitch on the guys that she's getting money from, because if you're thirsty enough to send it, then you thirsty enough to get taken advantage of. I'm not gonna sit there and snitch on her to the guys that are sending money, but it is what it is. I've never tried Tinder in the Philippines. Matter of fact, people swear by it. Like a lot of guys actually believe Tinder is the shit, and I'm thinking to myself, is it really that good? Is it? Because y'all know better than me, man. I'm in a relationship. Remember that. So I don't know how Tinder works. Even in the US, I don't know how that shit works. Alaskan Whiskey, you say Tinder is pretty good. He says, I've got a lot of matches from the Philippines there. You guys are awesome, man. Y'all need to tell me how to work Tinder, man. Tinder seems to be that shit. Tinder seems to be that shit. Me and myself, what's going on? He says, as a Westerner who takes care of my teeth, bad teeth on a woman is a deal breaker. Bruh, that is my top 3 turnoff. If you guys watch my video of the top 3 turnoffs, turnoff number 1 was bad teeth and bad breath. I think top 2 was cigarettes. I don't like girls who smoke. I think that's the worst thing you can do around me. Cigarette smoke make me sick. Don't ever smoke around me. Got asthma and shit. Got Doc walking around here, goddamn about to pass out. Shit, secondhand smoke is a killer. Number 3 was bad feet, like ugly feet. I can't deal with that shit either. My homie Terry Edwards in the building. What's going on with your family? Me and myself says, in the Philippines, bad breath is a sign of a woman's economic status. No, it is not. It is not. It is not. It is not a sign of her economic status. It's damn, how can I explain it? Because I know what I said earlier was they be fucking up their kids' teeth, and like most of these kids be fucked up teeth and shit. But I don't think that it is a an economic status thing, because I know people who come from low income families, but they don't have bad teeth or anything like that. So, eh, I don't know how to say that. It's just a matter of hygiene and maintenance, bro. A lot of people, honestly, most Filipinos that I've ever been around, that I've seen with bad teeth, they kind of just let the baby teeth of the children rot out for some god awful reason. I've never, because they know that the kids are gonna lose those teeth anyways, I think. So they don't really care about it, and that sounds really fucked up, and it sounds ass backwards. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but I think y'all know what I'm trying to say. Like, some people don't care. They truly don't care. Choji, how you doing, baby? There is, yes, you should video call. That's true. Video call to confirm. Eh, well, the young lady that I met from way back in the day, that was before video calling was like the thing. I had texting, and that was about it. You get that number out of MySpace and Friendster, you call it a day and keep it running. My man Frederick Mason from the great state of North Kakalaki. What's going on with your family? Alaskan Whiskey says, I found your channel a few days ago and I love it. Not too many brothers talking about going abroad in Asia and getting women out there. Cause I live that shit. Yeah, man, I talk my shit. I have some fun, man. I mean, life here is pretty simple. I live a basic life. I don't really hurt myself. I'm glad that you were able to find a channel, and I hope that something that I said was beneficial to you in one way or another. If you have any video topics that you guys want me to talk about, please feel free to drop that in the chat. Hit me up in a personal message or whatever. You'd be like, Doc, can you cover a topic like this? I would be interested to get your viewpoint on all this shit. All right, I'll be glad to take care of that for you guys. Again, guys, make sure you get the likes up in this. I can actually see my shit now. I got 31 watching. I got 12 likes. What's good, man? What's good? What you here for, boo? Why you here, man? Y'all don't like me that much. Y'all just want to hear me talk shit. I could do it, but guys, make sure you get the likes up on the video. If you guys haven't joined the masterclass yet, you guys are about to miss some good shit coming up soon. I'm sorry. I've made the videos. I've already pre-recorded them. I got them posted. There is some share with you guys on the tube. I'm sorry. There are some things that the good doc cannot share with you guys on the tube. And if you are not a part of the Patreon, y'all gonna miss some shit. All right. If you guys want to be a part of Masterclass, you already know it's only $5 a month. I'd appreciate the support. But if you guys don't need the Masterclass, but you want to support the good doc in any other way, there's also the other Patreon that I have, which is a basic Mikethepiguide / shit. It's all listed in the links in the description area below. If you guys want to catch the ebooks, man, the BOOTYLOO Chronicles, best book of all times. If you've never read the BOOTYLOO Chronicles, oh my god, I brag about that book because that book is literally my life. Like my life as a college kid growing up here in the Philippines. You want to know the types of shit that I had to go through? BOOTYLOO Chronicles outlines that shit in a nutshell, and it's a quick read, people. It's a quick read. All right, let me get back to my shit. I'm done. I'm done. Alaska Whiskey says a lot of hate comes with it from women out there, even in the Marines. Man, you think, bruh, nobody cares about what I do over here. That's a beautiful thing, man. If you hate me enough, you'll be all right. Like, nobody really enough give a fuck, but yeah. The Observer, man, what's going on, man? He said they make that a week in a province. Are you talking about the 10K I said? Yeah, something like that. They get it in, man. And she's making it sitting on her ass doing nothing, sending some sexy pictures and shit. And I'm not mad, bruh. I love it, man. She was getting it in, and I was applauding her on every level. I'm like, how in the world did you pull this off? And she said, I refuse to ask for anything over 1,000 pesos. I think that will make people question and skeptical about my intentions. I'm like, you a smart motherfucker, and I like you. Shit turned me on, man. I ain't gonna front, man. When she said that shit, I'm like, yo, you are something else. Shout out to the homie World Traveler, my boy BGC Mike in the building. What's going on, family? Much love to you, my G. Hope you're still in there. The Observer, you say you smell Beta Sims, is probably a whole lot worse than that. Probably a whole lot worse than that. But she is cleaning up, and I love it, man. Jedi, I understand your gripe with it. I do. She gonna get what she gets when she's getting it. She's gonna get it. But I think I see that's shit. How can I say this? I guess that's one of the things that I've gotten out of my experience living here. females, ladies, do not take this the wrong way. I love you to death. Just take it in stride and don't get mad at me. But females love to talk. I'm telling you, her it is tell you how she runs game. And yeah, Jedi, I feel you, man. That's some karma shit that's gonna come our way. But ultimately, she told me exactly broke it up. But if you that comfortable to open up and tell me all of this shit, I'm like, shit, what else are you gonna tell me? Because eventually they're gonna come out and just, tell you a lot of shit that you probably didn't even know, or probably some shit that you weren't even supposed to be privy to, anyways. My man, the Observer says these American women always saying cash at me, cash at me. It is. It is. I mean, don't get me wrong. You'll hear me say if you feel like donating to the channel, you want to support the good doc, please feel free to super chat. But these girls on Cash App, Cash App, Cash App, Cash App me. I had a girl tell me to Cash App her one time. I'm like, do I fucking know you? She was like, oh, we live in the same city. Like, but don't know you. You know, I'm like, really? Cash App you. This is a US thing. In the Philippines. I don't even think Cash App is in the Philippines, but it's weird when I see that shit. Make me sick. Dude, kind of make your stomach turn just a little bit. Alaska, my boy Mr. Whiskey says, I won't send these girls. No. He said, I can't wait to switch over and get orders to Japan. Stop playing, man. If you make it to the army, man, that's what's up, bro. My brother's over there in Japan right now. He's over in and of it stuff. Terry Edwards, she was teaching me the game, and I just went on ahead and soaked. If you don't want a woman and have never met her, and she is raw and say next. True that. Oh yeah, I think Tinder is free in the Philippines and in the US. Cool. I mean, I don't know how Tinder works, guys. Y'all gotta school me on that shit. I don't do Tinder. My man, the Observer says she is a scammer. She's a bona fide scammer, but I'm not mad at her game. At least, you feel me? I'm not mad at her game, and I understand that if I was the one being, I would definitely feel a certain kind of way. But here's the thing, man, and this is, I've said this before and I'll say it again. Okay, nobody's forcing your hand. Nobody's making you say no. And if you continue to say yes, you can no longer be mad at that girl. You can only be mad at your. You got a little bit of accountability for yourself in some instances. Is moving, man. I've taken L's. Don't get me wrong. Don't say shit. I am far from invincible. Let me say that one more time. I am far from invincible. All right. I've had a fair share of fuck ups, and I learned from my fuck ups. Am I on the internet? Yeah, I think I'm good. Man, Road Traveler says Simpson at paper like walking ATMs. True that. Give these little parasites nothing. See, that's what we preach in every fucking live stream, but yet and still these people still. I'm tired of trying to. I tell people good idea, they still do it. And then when they get fucked over, what happens? They go on their spiel. They go about making these YouTube videos about how all Filipinos are scammers and gold diggers and how they can't stand them and this shit and that shit, right? Come on, man. Grow a pair. Grow ability for what you did for YouTube. All right, that's the only thing I can tell them. They bad, man. If you let them take advantage of you, they got you. They gonna have these dudes wrapped around their finger, and I can't be mad. You just have to know when to fold. That's the big. Got flossing. True that. That is it. Could you choose to take care of your teeth? My man Terry says, Dr. Mike. I came in late, both rotting out and also falling out. It's kind of nasty. It's weird. It's fucked up. Observer, yeah, man. I'm still actually I'm trying to get over to Davao because Kadiawan is coming. Kadiawan is this week actually. I think the catch Kadiawan. Shout out to Kadi. Love Kadiawan. Parade at like 7 a.m. man. At the end of the day, the best possible way to get a girl is to travel to the Philippines and see where it goes. I'm with you on that one, bro. My man Lemko Young. I think I said that right. I hope I did. Shout out to you, bro. My man Terry says, "Is that Peanut Hustler one of the teachers in the master class?" No, she's not actually a teacher in the master class, but you know what she is? I've used many of her stories to help train others. All right. There's videos that I'm planning on putting out in reference to what I mentioned here, kind of just giving it all away. But this is the type of shit that's in the master class. The stories that I tell you guys here, I hate to just blow my own spot and give away everything, but that's just a taste, man. It goes a little bit deeper than that. I want to give everybody the benefit of the doubt that they understand what's going on and that they know the game, but sometimes there are a lot of things that can be overlooked. I myself can probably overlook some things in my explanation, which is why I choose to make the masterclass a community effort. I choose to make this a learning experience from everybody's angle. That way we all benefit and that way we all win for sure. We got to all win. The Observer says no 1,000 pesos a week in a salary. Oh, 1,000 pesos a week in a salary. Yeah, that sounds about right. But she was getting that 1K from 10 guys in a matter of a 2-week span. She crazy. I'm telling you, she's not. Yeah, she's not greedy. That's why she is able to get what she gets, man. She nickel and dime her way to the top. She refuses to ask for anything over 1,000 pesos. I'm sorry that I just exposed the girl's game, but fuck, I can't get over it, man. She's good. I had to applaud her because some girls would be like, "Ooh, give me 5,000." Like, bitch, what? 5,000? Slow your roll, boo. Slow your roll. Nah, all I need is 1,000, and she always has something like a boarding house or like an examination fee or something to pay for, right? And sometimes, and I have to give her credit where credit is due. Let me tell you, this is the last thing I'm going to expose about this chick because she's smart as hell. I cannot lie. I applauded her every step of the way on this one. But here's how it goes. Okay. What she does is like she'll say she has a problem or some shit. Let's say it's an examination time. Let's say it is exam time. She'll send this to all 10 of those guys, show that although it is true that she only needs 1,000 pesos or maybe 1,500 or so, she sends that same screenshot to all 10 of those guys. So yeah, you're proving that you do need this 1,000, but you're getting that 1,000 tenfold. You feel me? So let's say that the examination fee is 1,500, like 1,500. She'll say she needs the 1,000, but she'll say she can cover the 500 herself. So it's almost as if he's just helping and assisting rather than actually giving her the full amount plus. And oh my God, it goes deeper than that, but that's just the surface, man. It gets deeper than that shit. She real good, bro. And I can't be mad at her. I hate that some guy has to become statistic. I hate that some guys have to become, how can I say this, the victim in the situation, but most of these guys don't care, because what is $20? What is $20? $20 ain't much to them. $20 ain't shit to a lot of people, right? My internet up. If I go out, my bad. Let's see what we got here. Joji says, to these men, just stop sending money to these girls. It is that easy, but people like to make it hard. Jedi, he said, times. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Internet's been janky. I'm in a new location, man. That's why I'm a little bit fucked up, guys. I'm sorry if I'm in and out. Internet's been. Let me see. Hold on. I might need to switch over. Let me check something out real quick. No. Oh, that's bad juju right there. That is not gonna help me at all. All right. Give me a minute, guys. I gotta switch over to mobile data since the internet wants to be a punk ass bitch. Okay. All right. I hope that this is a little bit better. But yeah, Joji, you're right, baby. Just tell them stop sending money. It is easier that way. Me myself says I only date a woman who has a job. In the Philippines, do people work 6 days a week like they do in the Dominican Republic and South Africa? Yes, for the most part, they do work 6 days a week. Yes, in most jobs they do. Jedi says my girl is not working 6 days a week, and most do, as far as I know. Yep, that is highly accurate. Mostly 6 days a week. I'm getting through, trying to get through the rest of these comments, guys, before my shit fuck up again. Alaskan Whiskey says, you ever heard of One Masterclass? Yes, I did catch his videos. His videos are interesting. He's not really a travel channel, so he doesn't really have a lot of videos of himself going around, but he definitely makes videos about how black men are treated in certain places. And, he talked about the Philippines, I remember one time, and talked about some other places. So I'm very familiar with his content. So, good shit. He says he's a brother who also talks about traveling abroad. Yep, I've caught his channel. He's good. Joji says if they ask, don't send any amount. No one's gonna get scammed in the story. Joji, baby, if it was only that easy, if it was only that easy, life would be so much simpler. But guys want to make it complicated. They want to feel like their captain save them all and whatnot. They got a captain save a hoe, and it sucks. My man Terry says it's give and take. A lot of guys complain about scammers, but the other hand, you have a lot of foreign guys trying to sleep with every Filipina they can get and leave them, and then leave them, right? Get them and leave them. That's something I'll never understand. That's why I said, man, you can't get mad if you get scammed first, right? You can't get mad if they scam your ass first, all right? That's the best way for me to put it. That's the only way for me to put it. As a matter of fact, I wanted to make a video, but I skipped it. I didn't get a chance to put it out. But basically, if you ask for sex, don't be surprised if she asks for money. Simple and plain. That was gonna be the title of the video, because it's literally just that simple. If you're gonna ask for her to give it up, don't be surprised if she asks you for money. But then you got the nerve to be like, "Oh, she's just a scammer. She's just a gold digger." Motherfucker, you didn't even try to get to know the girl. Didn't even try to say hi, hello. What she, it's a bit. You went straight for it. You went straight for it, and I'm not mad at you for going for it. But damn, don't be mad at her if she comes at you and says, "Look, you can get this, but it's gonna cost your ass." You can get it, but it's gonna cost you. All right, so shit, it is what it's gonna be. Yeah, about that shit. Let me get back to my shit. Oops, hitting too many buttons, guys. I'm sorry. My man, the Observer says I would rather donate to someone I know is getting it than to donate to a TV organization. Yeah. Depends on, hey, everybody's viewpoint is different. Like I said, if you making it rain, and they giving up the change. Hey man, I ain't mad at you, bro. Can't shit on that one. Sorry if I'm keep going in and out, guys. You know how the game goes, man. I'm trying to keep a steady internet, but we'll see. My man Terry says, I didn't see any victims, just paying customers. They pay for pictures and videos and conversation. That's true. If you get something in return for it, then you ain't really a victim, are you? That's a good thought process. You're not really a victim. My man Jedi says, oh boy, going back to the US, did not see that coming. Did not see that coming. Is that really happening? Jedi, is that 100%? Because I did not see that one coming. Like I said, I haven't been keeping up with a lot of other people, but if that's legit, Jesus Christ, man, that's something I never thought I would see today. Because, mm, mm, not gonna say that. Shout out to the homie Dave Wise. What's good with your family? He says found a few on tag, but you still gotta feel the bullshit. Yes, of course. Game goes how game goes, man. Gotta respect the game. Game recognized game, man. And if a girl gonna run that game on you, you gotta run that game back. Like I said, it's like chess, as a matter of fact. I kind of look at how these girls play the game like a game of chess. It's like everybody got strategy, everybody gonna make a move, but you can shut that game down quick. The minute somebody asking for money, nope, ain't got it. Bye, bitch. Call it a day. So, you know, it's a win-win for me right there. I mean, Terry ever says Pete man's gotta eat too. Everybody gotta eat, man. It's hard out here for a pimp. I'm telling you, they don't give a fuck, and I love it, man. I ain't mad at them. You gotta play it like they would play you. That's all I tell people. Just be smart. Nothing wrong with thinking before you act, thinking before you react. Ah man. My B was good with you, my G. Dave Wise says best way is to touch down and cause hell. I ain't mad at that process at all. Everybody's their own different. World trailer, my boy BGC Mike. I do not doubt that 1 minute. He says I always win the game. I know you all too well, man. We've kicked it too much, man. And I agree. I do not see you taking any L's no time soon. My man Jedi says, Doc, he said he's done a video today. He is in Manila and returns next Friday. Said it's due to health and other reasons. Said he's planning to come back in a year or so. Well, it's been a good run, man. That's all I can say. Guys, take time to get the likes up for the good doc. I see we got 33 watching, 21 likes. That's actually not bad, but I would appreciate you guys just taking a moment and to caress, molest, and de-stress yourself all over that like button. It wants it, it needs it, it most definitely has to have it. Just take a moment, play with that button a little bit. It ain't gonna bite, it ain't gonna press charges on you. Knock that out for the good doc. I would highly appreciate that. If you guys want to support the channel, please feel free to do so. Of course, the good doc's happy that you come through. Spend just a little bit of time with him today. Now you're on Den. Now back to our regularly scheduled programming. Guys, check out the ebooks if you haven't already. Let's see what else we got going on. Masterclass, man. If you guys haven't checked out the masterclass, give it a just take a glance at it. It should be listed in the link in the description area below. It'll give you a brief introduction, little video for it, and all that good shit. So we're doing big things over there also, and also my other Patreon. That one's been around longer, so there's like a hella stack of videos over there. One of my favorite videos, if you guys haven't watched it yet, over in the first Patreon that I have, is the Daval's Best Kept Secret. It's my favorite place to go if I'm looking to meet women, so that's definitely over there. And yeah, I think you guys would enjoy it. So he's really going home. I mean, it's good for him because your health is always gonna come first, but there's just been a lot going on, so I wish that's luck. Of the different outcomes before I react and say to what she or someone says. I agree with that. My man Dave says they have at least 10 foreigners they talking to at a time. All they want is 10 or 20 a week, 500, 1,000 pesos, especially in their province. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind, my G. Like I said, man, baby girl that I knew, 1,000 pesos. Never asked for more than that from 10 different people. She good to go. So she was banking, like I said, about 1,000, about 10,000 every 2 weeks or so. She was making it rain, and I couldn't be mad. I'm like, I can't do that. That's why I was mad, yo. I was the only thing I was thinking. I'm like, man, how the fuck come I can't get that? How come I can't? How come I can't do that shit? That's why I hate being a dude sometimes, man. I love being a dude, but damn it, I hate it sometimes. Cause only girls get away. Unless you online faking the funk like you're a chick, you'll never get away with no shit like that. But I'm game, man. I think it's dope, man. I'm not mad. You just gotta game record. You gotta respect it. You gotta put her name for sure. Yeah. G, I've had good times here. Yo, Mike, don't talk about that one. Don't talk about that one. That shit was too much. That shit, I ain't even gonna ask you what happened with those two girls that night, man. I don't even want to know. I don't even know if you ever. I don't think you did, but yeah, that was You can't duplicate that. Actually, we could duplicate that night if we wanted to, but nah. I can't do it, bro. But yeah, man, I do remember that. That was the shit. Loved it. Greatest night of my life, man. Greatest night in Manila, no doubt. My man Dave, shout out to the homie HT, man. That's my G. I can't, man. I ain't talked to my big brother in a minute. I gotta holler at him. But yeah, man, shout out to the homie HT Logistics, man. I hope he makes it back to Cebu sometime soon. Maybe we'll catch up. Shout out to the homie Derek Floyd in the building. Much love to you, my G. I hope that you had a safe trip back home to the United States of America. It's been real. All right. I love you guys to death, man. Y'all the shit. My man Alaska Whiskey, bro. I got the email notification for you. I got you, my G. I got you over there. Don't worry about it. I got you. My man Malcolm says that story about the whole class finding out about you and the chick was hilarious. Hey, man, don't be telling everybody my stories, bro. I couldn't hide that shit if I wanted to. I tried, my G. I tried to hide it. That's why I never dated girls inside my school. My lady was the only one that I ever actually basically claimed. That chick just happened to be around and just can't. I try to can my G, but I can't. I cannot. I've tried. I still tried, man. But this is my life, man, and I love every bit of it, man. I cannot complain. Even if it all ended tomorrow, my dude, I would go out with a smile on my face, man. I'm young, dude. Some of this shit, dude. Some of the things that damn it, how can I say this? Some of the things that I've been through, I can't even say out loud, because if I say it out loud, you wouldn't believe it, and I wouldn't believe it coming out of my mouth either. That's the real shit. Sometimes you gotta take a breath and say, "What a beautiful life, man." But yeah, when everybody in the class found out that me and that girl was, oh, I felt, dude, you should have seen me. I was embarrassed, man. Have you ever seen a black man blush, man? No homo, none of that gay shit. But have you ever seen a black dude get embarrassed, bro? That shit was embarrassing. Like, damn. But it was. You guys laughed at my pain. Okay, I'm glad you got a good chuckle out of my pain. Derek, whenever TSA gives you that good pat down, you good to go, man. Jedi, man. Jet setting over to Davao, man. Katayawan's coming up. So I'm gonna take my ass over to Katayawan for a little bit. I'm just gonna enjoy Katayawan this time, man, because I try the parades and everything that you want to record. That stuff is like 7 a.m. in the morning. That's when that shit starts, man. And I ain't gonna be up early enough to do that. I'm lazy as shit, man. That's what happens when you want an extended vacation. My man Alaska West, he says, I'm trying to live in either Japan or the Philippines. Both are great places. He says vibes out there are so different. Life was crazy growing up, and with everything going on, I feel like it would be a fresh start. No doubt in my mind, my brother. See, the funny thing is you're talking about Japan and the Philippines, and I've actually lived in both places. I lived in Okinawa.
Okinawa was kind of like the, that's way off the mainland. It was kind of like a little small area. So it was kind of not really provincial, but it was kind of like I guess the country. So it's really dope. And I mean, I've never had bad energy in Japan or the Philippines, and that's weird. So I feel where you're coming from as far as the vibes are concerned. That's 100% facts. My man Jedi says, when I move over permanent, I would like. And Doc is always open to meeting new people. I ask one thing. See, this is the only thing that I ask of anybody who would ever say, Doc, you want to meet up? Let's kick it. All I ask is that you reach out to me in Facebook Messenger so I know who I'm looking for. People, I don't want to fuck up on me like, motherfucker, this is me. No, I would like to know who I'm looking at. I would like to be able to conversate with you, have a good time, man. As long as I know who I'm looking for before I meet you, I'm good to go. Like, that's all I ever care about. That way, I'm not looking stupid standing in the middle of the mall and people looking at me like, who the fuck is this guy waiting for? That's all I ever ask. Yeah, so Jedi man, I would love to share a beer with you, my G. All you gotta do is let me know. Derek, he was mad. He got searched up by a dude. You was hoping that you was gonna find the same Chinese chick, man. Unfortunately, that's probably not how the game goes, man. But like I said, man, congratulations on your baby girl, my G. I hope everything is all good with her. I hope she's healthy. That's all I ever care about. Sending my prayers and wishes your way, my dude. My man, Travel Squad, been a minute, my G. What's good with you? Appreciate you coming through. I think Japan's dope, man. I enjoyed my time in Japan, even though I was a little bit younger. Even though I was a little bit younger at the time, and I really didn't get the full experience. I honestly enjoyed what little bit I remember about Japan. So I'm definitely gonna see what that's about. Probably next year. I'm gonna probably go. But yeah, man. I hope everybody is all well. I hope everybody is blessed. This has been a fun show. Good to have you guys a part of the team, man. You guys make this shit worth it for me. Okay. You guys make this, awesome. What you do is funny. I hope you guys. Okay. Matter of fact, I got one more video coming out on Friday night. It's gonna be Friday night. I don't know if I'm gonna premiere it. I doubt I will premiere it, but I got a video coming out Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, US time. So make sure you stay tuned for that one. Awesome. It's a little bit different, okay? It's a little bit different, so stick with me. Let's see what else we got. Malcolm said it's not gay if it's TSA. Nah, it's really not. You can't help it. they are required by law to violate you in the worst way humanly possible, man. He said she is good. She became a citizen on August 1 and she got her passport. And as long as she got a social card, baby girl could be a world traveler just like you. My man Eddie says, I heard great things about Japan. Tokyo Olympics would be great to attend. True that. Me and myself says Cagayan similar to Davao. You know what? That's a good question. I've been to Cagayan de Oro. Cagayan de Oro is actually a beautiful place. I would never shit on Cagayan de Oro. I like it. Cagayan de Oro is probably like Davao, a little bit smaller. It's like what Davao is, just a little bit smaller. That's all it is. I enjoyed my time in Cagayan de Oro. I recommend checking out Cagayan de Oro. I truly, truly do. If you've never been there, give it a chance. Just once. Just check it out. They got like whitewater rafting and all that adventurous shit if that's what you're into. They got very beautiful malls there. They got nice little out there. It's like a small scene, but it's a good scene. I dig it. I would go to Cagayan de Oro again if it wasn't an 8-hour ride from Davao. That's a pain in the ass. I could fly the 45 minutes on a plane, but where's the adventure in that? Shit, Eddie. That's a good question. I'm going to do. Here's what I'm likely going to do. I'm going to move up the time of the video. So, like I said, tomorrow's video was supposed to go on at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. I'm going to move that to 8 a.m. out at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning for you guys. 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, and I'll go live Friday night. As long as I can hold a good internet connection, Jesus Christ, I'll try. Doc's gonna be here, man. I haven't gone live in so long. I feel like I gotta make up for lost time, people. So I'll probably come on tomorrow night about 8:30. Unfortunately, I don't know if I can schedule my shit. I'm gonna try to schedule my shit if I can. Doc's gonna Doc's gonna take care of it. I'm gonna be live mad quick for y'all. I'm gonna go live on Friday if I can. Don't put the video, guys. Wait for the video. 8 a.m. tomorrow. It's really a good video, guys. It's really a good one. So make sure you guys keep your eyes peeled for the notification. 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. I want you guys to watch this one. This one blew my mind just a little bit. When I made it, I was like, damn, this is kind of something I don't know how I would feel. You know, it kind of made me feel a certain kind of way when I made it. So hope you guys enjoy it. My man Terry Edwards says, Dr. Mike, do a video on how to ball out in the Philippines. I believe you've done that. Let me screenshot that video. Hold on. Let me screenshot. Okay, that's going to be on my list of things to do. I'm not going to show you how to ball out, but I'll tell you how I used to do it. Because you know what? Ball is as expensive as you think, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Malcolm, are you excited for getting the second base with the TSA lady? Aw, good times, my G. I ain't see Malcolm, you on some other shit. Let me get my shout outs real quick. If you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns, leave it down in the chat box. Make sure I shout my people out real quick. Shout out to the homie MJB in the place to be. Congratulations on your recent, you know what it is. I ain't gonna tell your business out, but much love to you. Shout out to the homie Derek Floyd. Lady, happy birthday, my dude. One of my videos, man. I know it was your birthday probably about a week or so ago, man. So I wanted to make sure you got that shout out. Shout out to my boy, Mr. World Traveler. Hey, man, can't nobody do it like my boy Mike, man. I'm sorry. I can't hanging out with that dude. I'm sorry, bro. I can't, man. It's too much fun, man. If we did that shit every night, it'd be too much for me. My life couldn't take it. The homie Dave Wise, man, much love to you, man. Eddie Jackson, Terry Edwards, much love to you guys. Me, myself, I see you in the building. I ask it whiskey, much love. Thank you for the support to the good doc, man. I hope that you enjoy the content as it comes because I got good shit coming. You know, a little bit to tickle your pickle and intrigue them out a little bit. The homie Travel Squad, I see you in the building. If I didn't say my boy Dave Wise, now anything you guys have to comment, leave it down below. I'll take care of it. Who else we got in the building? Shit, my man, The Observer. I see you, Joji. How you doing, baby? Appreciate you coming through and spending time and dropping knowledge, man. She's over here telling you, don't spend money. End of story. She's telling you what not to do, and these people still do it. It's a damn shame. I love it when the girls come through and speak their truth, man. Shout out to Liz, too. I know she's not around. Lizzie is actually in the United States of America. So shout out to Liz Last. Much love to her. My man, Lemko Young. I love that dude. Love the name, man. My man, the pissed off driver. You don't gotta be so pissed off anymore, man. I hope that the good doc put a smile on your face. Guys, make sure you get the likes up on your way in or on your way out. I would appreciate that. Shit. I'm going live tomorrow night, guys. I'm gonna switch my video time up so that for the support. My man Frederick Mason from the great state of North Kakalaki. Much love to you, dude. My man Simply Sula. I see you guys. My man JD Orca was here. I don't know if my man JD's still with us, but shout out to the homie DE. I am super apologetic, my dude. I was supposed to link up with you. I'll say it right now because Doc is not ashamed to admit it. I apologize that we didn't get a chance to link up while you were in Manila. I'm not sure if you're still around, man. It's been a rough. I've been fucking back and forth, guys. So I apologize. I was supposed to get up with my dude, and I did not get a chance to do that. So that's my fault. My man Jeff Ovens, man, much love to you. Brian K. I see you. Edward Crandall, appreciate you guys in the building. Thomas Love, man. You guys have been an awesome. Not do this without you. Again, the good doc is excited to be back live again. You don't know how bad I've been itching to go live. It's just been a rough internet couple of weeks and shit. It's just we do what we do best, man. Eddie Jackson said the last video on Philly gave gave good comebacks. Man, look, I was born and bred for this shit, man. But I'm not gonna lie, I fucked up and made my mistakes in the past, man. What do I look like? I ain't perfect. I tell people this all the time, and I don't think people hear me say this. People listen. I'm telling you what not to do because I've probably done it myself, or I've seen people go through it. When it comes to sending money and all of that shit, I done did that. I've been done did that. So I tell you why you shouldn't do that. When it comes to how to respond to certain messages from women, I'm telling you not to respond this way because I do not even be beneficial. I'm telling you the truth. It's really not worth it, especially if their English is not great, because everything that you say is gonna go in one ear and out the other. She ain't gonna pay you no attention. She truly ain't. She gonna look at you like you crazy, and yeah, it's not worth it. That's why I tell people I've done it before. Like I said, shit, man. When I got angry and I was upset, I'm not afraid to admit that I would cuss a bitch out if I had to. But that was the younger me, and I'm trying to tell you how to avoid it because it's not worth in energy. I know it's hard to avoid though. Sometimes you get that itch, like when somebody says something that really make you mad, you really want to put it to them, say your piece. And that's kind of how I feel too. No different than everybody else. I'm a grown ass fuck up to anytime, but I'm real with it. And I tell you time and time again, don't do as, what others do. You got to be a little bit than that. Got to be a little bit. But yeah, man, and Travel Squad, I'm definitely going to keep them coming. Don't worry about it. Oh, soon. I'm sorry. I've just been late on the editing of the good shit. I like sitting down talking to you guys, so those videos will always be there. My man Malcolm, 90 Day Fiance. Oh man, look, hey Malcolm, the dude on 90 Day Fiance now. Even my boy, what's my man's name? O'Shea Duke Jackson. He even talked about him. That's when you know it's bad. That's when you know it's bad. That's when you know it's bad. I can't even talk straight. This shit makes my stomach hurt. Oh man, that shit make my stomach hurt. All right, ladies and gentlemen, has been fun. It has been real. I know you guys got things to do. Doc's gonna go ahead and call it an evening. You guys have been a great audience. You can expect me tomorrow evening. I hope my ears well. I apologize if I was in and out. You know how the game goes. All right. So, with that being said, the good doc is officially out. At least Nako Pa'alam, which means I am going now. Bye-bye. As always. Hey, shout out to everybody from the great state of North Kakalaki. That's where the good doc's from, man. Don't play with me. Don't play with me in that old military town. If you don't know about the old military town, y'all don't know nothing about North Carolina. Put that juju on Carolina because he want to be a little sucker for love and shit. I ain't playing that shit, man. Bruh, Dave, don't make my stomach hurt with this shit. I can't stomach watching. Oh my god, bruh, I can't stomach watching another brother do this shit to himself. I can't. My stomach can't take it. It can't take. Though I'll see you guys tomorrow evening. Look for the doc about 8:30, something like that. 8:30, 9 o'clock. And we're gonna be kicking it. All right. So with that being said, the good doc is officially out. At least Nako Pa'alam, which means I'm going out. Bye bye. As always, love you guys. Mahal kita. Babuhay. Deuces.